Peace, what up, y'all? It is the guy, Anti-Simp, back with a new video. Now, like everybody else, I want to give my input on this whole Derrick Jaxn situation. Everybody's having their fun, making memes and, just roasting this dude and his wife. He's out here saying all types of weird stuff, and, you know, this. I want to repeat something I said on my Facebook page. If you don't follow my Facebook page, you should. The link to the my Facebook page is in the description. If you happen to care, this is not a pitch to you. This is just if you want to be updated all the time. That's where I mostly post content to. It's Facebook. So, I feel like Derrick Jaxn. And I don't really use this term very often when I'm about to say it, but he's giving off like the term F boy. I don't like to use the term because it's weird to put F and boy in the same sentence. It's just weird. But if I were to use that terminology, he would be like the ultimate final boss to all F boys. He would be that lame ass dude that people talk about is a bad guy. He come off like a guy who tells everybody he's not like all these other dudes, and therefore people have been taking his advice. Some of his advice has probably even ruined other people's relationships. I'm starting to see that more and more now that guys are saying that this guy ruined their relationships or whatever, or he ruined a couple of females that he was with basically because they were listening to him or whatever. And I probably wouldn't have dated females that listened to him. I couldn't take a bro that seriously. You listen to a guy who's obviously pandering, and you probably need some serious help. You probably definitely need some therapy. But back to Derrick Jaxn. Now, this guy is definitely giving off these vibes. It's like the irony is that he made videos about F boys. He made videos about lames and all the things he talked about, and he's doing these things. This is the energy that he's giving off. He made posts and videos about these type of guys, and he's giving off the ultimate last boy, F boy, that's the last boy, the last boss, F boy vibes. Like this man is the face. Like if you watch wrestling, when you watch wrestling that the face of wrestling is usually like a guy like Stone Cold or Rock or John Cena, Roman Reigns. These are the faces of the wrestling. Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker. These are guys who have been the faces of WWE or whatever. If you watch the other wrestling content, who those guys are when you look at their content. Who the faces are. Of the company. When you see them, they're associated with those companies. This guy would be like the face of all the fuck guys, all of them, because that's the vibe he's giving off. He's being very manipulative. Like the fact he was sitting there with his wife while he was confessing to all the crap that was coming out. I wonder what he thought was like if he didn't think he was going to get caught. Like, I wonder why did he think he has such a huge impact or trance on women that he just wasn't going to get caught, because this was very sloppy and corny. And there are women out here saying that men could never handle if the situation was reversed, and I feel like women make comments posts like this. They want to continue to be divisive, and I'm cool with them wanting to be divisive because we're not really messing with them anyway. So it's like, you want us to continue to be at odds, then cool. Nobody's really messing with y'all anyway. Nobody's really looking for you. Y'all are single as fuck. So, it is what it is. But it's funny how short their memory is, because last year Will Smith was sitting in the entanglement and people made tons of memes about him. But people weren't going to do the same thing. I feel like people weren't going to do the same thing with the reverse. They weren't going to, make all types of memes about his wife. They were going to sympathize with her. He was out there making videos about men not being ish. He was talking about himself. You got this guy who, just think about all the content he created, all the content that he put out. And I ain't gonna lie, some of the things that he said, there were some things he said that he actually made a good point on. Well, most of the things he said about women, you know, I think women started to look at him funny when he started talking about them, you know, things that they did, because he like you could tell he wanted to address those things. You know, you could kind of tell that he wanted to address certain things that they were saying that was beyond crazy. Like there was this video that came out where this girl basically she did a whole bunch of mean things to her boyfriend who was working or whatever. Cause I think he was a trainer or something, and he was trying to get work or whatever. And his girl paid her $50 to basically lie and say that she slept with him, even though he denied. He denied. No, she paid a girl to basically go out with him, to try to basically, you know, find any reason. If she tried to see if she could get him to mess with her, so she could justify, you know, saying that he cheated. I believe that she was probably messing around on him, and that was probably why she did it. But at some point, Derrick Jaxn, he made a video about it. He actually pointed out how crazy the woman was, and I was looking at the comments, and they were coming at him crazy in the comments. You know, like, wait, hold up, what you doing holding us accountable? You don't never hold us accountable. You sit up there, look pretty in your car, and tell us that, you know, we are queens and we are we should know our worth, you know, and all this other goofy nonsense. We should do all of this stuff because, you know, bitch logic, you know. And I don't believe one thing I'm going to say is that I don't believe he's actually going to lose any support. I don't believe he's going to lose any followers or any, like, I think, well, he might lose a little bit of them, but I think that they're going to come back to it anyway because they just love having somebody tell them the BS. They love somebody telling them what they want to hear. So he's still going to have a little bit of support. He's probably going to roll out with some little goofy sales pitch like he always does. You know, I'm looking at these screenshots of posts and all the crap that he said. And, you know, he didn't even apologize. You know, some people are saying he didn't even apologize. I haven't been following him like that. But, you know, now that he's had cheating allegations brought out about him, you know, now it's like the shoes on the other foot. He's like chastised other men or antagonized other men for cheating on their women. And now he's like sitting up here, you know, playing these little games, saying all types of goofy crap up here. Just the typical things that he would have said would have made a guy a fuck nigga, if you will. I'm gonna say fuck nigga. I ain't gonna say fuck boy. I'm deep in this video. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm gonna get this video monetized. But he's acting very becoming of a fuck nigga. You know, at first he didn't even first he denied the rumors, and then when, you know, it was more evidence came out that he was messing around or fucking up. Now he's like, you know, he's going to admit to the rumors, and after he admitted to the rumors, now he's trying to do damage control, talking about slander me, don't slander her. His wife is up there in military clothing saying all types of goofy stuff, looking crazy and deranged, even more crazy and deranged than when she was just sitting there with the damn bonnet on. So this is looking very, very much like clown behavior and basically a huge circus. A huge, yo. I see this chick on Wine with Tasha K. She actually changed her profile photo to Derrick Jaxn, and the picture says, "This black man cheated," because he used to have a shirt on that said "Black men don't cheat," and that's hilarious. Like, but I actually don't know why why she's going to this extent to actually, you know, expose him. I'm actually wondering why they're going after him so hard. You know, he was like one of y'all own. Like, y'all were using his content against us. Like, this is one of those examples when I say that, you know, there's more than one way to protect and provide for women. Like, the fact that we gave women advice and told them not to mess with him, and they disregard us anyway, and they used a lot of his content against us, is an example of us trying to protect women, but they didn't really listen to us, and now that's kind of backfiring real hard. Like, nobody should have taken this guy seriously, and nobody should take this guy seriously after this. But he's not going to really lose anything out of this. He's not going to lose no type of endorsements or whatever the case is. He probably want to be bounced back even stronger. But just like any other manipulative person, And what's funny is like last year, I remember him talking about um, Sabrina Parr, which was not Odell, Omar. What's his name, yo? He was Lamar Odom. That's his name. So Lamar Odom was engaged sometime last year, and eventually it kind of things went left or whatever the case is. And the chick he was messing with, I think her name was Sabrina Parr. She had changed his passwords to all of his social media, and he got locked out. And because they broke up, and she did a whole bunch of crazy narcissistic things, and he was in the comment section pointing it out, and I'm thinking like I'm looking at him sideways because like I said, he don't normally when he calls out the behavior of women, I kind of agree with it. He be kind of on point when he point out their crazy behavior. But now, like I'm starting to wonder why are they going at him like this. Sorry, I had to get some water. Like why are they going at him like this? He is one of their own. They were using his content against us. They disregarded, what we were trying to that we were trying to help them out. And now now that things have hit the fan, he's been exposed or whatever. They're just going at him hard. They're going at him uber hard. Now they're acting like what trips me out is that broads are acting like they knew he wasn't up to no good all along. And it's like, no, you didn't. You were eating up all the crap that he was saying. You did not think that, anything he said was out of pocket. You didn't look at him strange or whatever the case is. Now y'all looking at him strange because he's been exposed. But he was like your white knight, your black white knight. Tell you anything and everything you want to hear. And y'all were in masses about it. Y'all thought we were haters, Then some of y'all grasping at straws while using Russell. Well, Russell is not even the issue of it's y'all. It's y'all. It's like what's on display is y'all hypocrisy. That's what's on display. Another thing that's on display is why I said that I don't know why they're going to him this hard because like the women are involved in this as well. Y'all not trying to hold those women accountable for any of the crap that any part that they played in this. What you're going to do is he told them certain things and you're going to buy the fact that they believed it. Despite the fact that y'all have access to social media and books and y'all know that if a guy tells you, he's tells you the things that he says, then it's not really accurate unless you see proof. I know women who are in relationships who might be going through something in their marriage, and even if like we have an interest in each other, or even if they have an interest in somebody else, I know not to engage in them until I officially know that they're single, or they officially know that they're single. Because I don't entertain people in relationships, and for them to be officially single, it means going through the whole entire divorce process, front to back. No separation, none of that stuff. I may even put my bid in. I may even put my bid in when they get out of the divorce, whatever the case is. Hit me up, whatever the case is. So, but I know not to entertain women in relationships. Not even if they're separated. Not even if they're going through the divorce. It needs to be the end of that joint. But yeah, not y'all though. Not y'all. Y'all got every excuse in the book not to, not to be held accountable. You got every excuse in the book not to, basically deal with y'all at the same time. But like y'all can't be given the same energy, and that's what's hypocritical about all of this for me. Like he's still a fuck nigga. Don't get me wrong, but the way y'all treating this like it's a separate thing, like women can't get none of the slander that you're giving him is corny. It's real corny. Anyway, what do you guys think in the comment section? How do you feel about all of this? Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you guys at the next video. Peace.